I'm Isabella with Street Food Institute, and today I'm going to show you how to make a peach cobbler with a little bit of a fun extra side, some ice cream, but I'm actually going to be making it dairy-free today for all the people out there like me who are allergic, or if you're vegan or just don't want to have milk, then this is a recipe for you. If this recipe works out for you, be sure to like it and leave a comment down below. Check out our new YouTube channel under Street Food Institute. And now we can get started. We're gonna start first with our vanilla dairy-free ice cream. So I've laid out all the ingredients here. We've got a tablespoon of vanilla extract. We've got half a teaspoon of salt. We've got our half tablespoon of gelatin. We've got 3/4 a cup right here of sweetener. I'm actually using agave nectar instead of regular sugar, just to, you know, be a little bit healthier, I guess. We've got 2 cups of vanilla unsweetened almond milk right here. And I've got 1 egg that we have to whip. We just need to whip this up until it's a little bit frothy, and then we'll go ahead and get started on combining these in a saucepan. We're going to go ahead and combine all of our ingredients into our saucepan here. So let's go ahead and do that. And take a whisk and whisk that together. So go ahead and turn up the heat here on our burner to about medium high, because we just want this to barely steam. For this recipe today, I am going to be using my little at-home tiny ice cream churner. So we have the base of our ice cream churner all frozen and ready to go. We're just going to be stirring this every now and then until we start seeing just a little bit of steam coming off the top. You're going to need to have a mesh strainer ready, something like this, pretty fine, to be able to strain the mixture out. Again, doing this step first because we need to chill the ice cream base for about an hour. So we are going to be letting it chill while we make our cobbler. Here at this part, you're also probably going to want to preheat your oven to 375. Got steam coming up on the whisk, so we are ready to strain. I'm going to turn off the heat. Take the same container we had the milk in, and we can just go ahead and strain it straight into here. You want it to be a heat-safe container. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to take our mixture here and we're going to put it in the fridge. Alright, our next step is to take a 9x13-inch baking dish like this guy right here. This one's a little bit bigger than 9x13, but it'll work. I'm going to take that. We're going to go ahead and melt 6 tablespoons of butter in this bad boy. I am using dairy-free butter. I'm using this vegan brand right here, since I am allergic to milk, so we can't use that. And we're just going to go ahead and spread it out nice and even in here, and we're just going to go ahead and put it into the preheated oven until the butter is completely melted. Go ahead and do that right now, and then we can start on the batter portion. So our butter is nice and melted. Go ahead and take out our pan from the oven. It's probably not too hot, but Nice. I'm just going to do a little bit of a tip so the whole thing, whole bottom's kind of covered. Dry ingredients for the batter portion. So we've got a cup of all-purpose flour in here. We're going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. We got 2 teaspoons of baking powder in this one. And we're adding a cup of sugar. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to whisk all of our dry ingredients together. Our mixture here. Transfer it into a slightly bigger bowl. And we are going to add 1 cup of milk, whatever choice you want. I'm using almond milk, of course. I'm going to add this cup of milk straight into there. And then we're going to mix this to just barely combine. We do not want to overmix this batter at all. That will ruin it. So we just want to mix until you don't see any more dry ingredients. And we are just going to pour this directly into our buttery pan here. The recipe says do not mix, so we are just going to kind of pour it all the corners and stuff, make sure it's kind of everywhere. Okay, so that's our batter. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the filling. We've got a big sauce pot. Something like this. 4 cups of sliced peaches. These are frozen because I've had several bags of frozen peaches I need to get rid of. Frozen peaches, you can use fresh fruit, you can use frozen, and you can substitute this fruit for any other kind of fruit in season that you like. You know, we're gonna add a tablespoon of lemon juice to that, and a whole cup of granulated white sugar. Go ahead and put this onto medium-high heat. Give it a stir. So we want to see the juices start coming out of the peaches just a little from the sugar. We want the sugar to dissolve completely. And we want to see this mixture just come to a boil before we pour it over our batter. Make sure to scrape down the sides. We're at a boil now. It's been just a few minutes here. And you're looking good. Mixture right over our batter. Again, no mixing or anything. Just gonna be sort of random. Beautiful. Now it's time to pop this into the oven. We're at 375, and it's going to be going for about 40 to 45 minutes or so. And we're going to turn it halfway through as well. So let's get this bad boy in here.
Twenty minutes later. Twenty minutes later.
We've got our cobbler out of the oven. It's nice and golden brown along the top over here, so that's exactly what we want. It smells delicious, and we're just going to let it sit here and cool down until we're ready to eat it. So now we're going to get our ice cream churning. I'm going to go ahead and take my little frozen base here. It's been freezing all day. And we're going to take our chilled ice cream base and fill this bad boy up. Not all the way, but probably 3/4 of the way full. Go ahead and plug in the top attachment. Put it in place. So, we're going to turn it on. We're going to let this churn for 30 minutes. So, our ice cream has finished churning, and we've got some like soft serve consistency ice cream here. So we're going to go ahead and take it and put it into something to freeze it in for another 4 hours. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in here and pop it in the freezer. Now's a good time to get out your ice cream that you want to use to top this with, so you get it nice and soft for scooping. So there you have it, you guys. Really super easy, delicious cobbler recipe for all things dairy-free. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you around here next time for another baking at home.